All right, everybody, so, you got it?
Yep.
Okay. So we're all gonna start standing with our feet in number 11. Our heels are under our sit bones. And we wanna find that absolutely, just axially elongate your spine. Place one hand in front of your low abdominals, one hand behind your low back. And we're gonna just, in standing, start to rock forwards and backwards. And just gently, as you rock forwards and backwards, just allow the musculature of your abdominals and your back muscles to start kind of activating. So again, noticing that as you rock forward, you feel your back muscles and glutes turn on. And as you rock, as you rock backwards, you feel your abdominals turning on and the front leg muscles. So just notice that, because again, those are the muscles that hold us upright all day long. Rocking forward 2 more times and back. So you can kind of lift your toes up as you go back and lift your heels up as you go forward. And try not to use your toes too much. And come back down to in between those two in as neutral as we can find. So standing up nice and tall, we're now going to go side to side. You're going to lean to the right, feel the inside of your right thigh and the outside of your left leg. Come through center and lean to the left. And as you're continuing to go side to side, use your feet to edge. You're kind of rocking to the right edges of your feet and then rock to the left edges of your feet. So as you're going side to side, using your ankles to help shift your pelvis and your weight from one side to the other side. Try to mobilize those feet a little. Coming back to your center, soften your knees just a little bit. We're going to do some standing pelvic tilts. So I want you to curl your tailbone under you forward, so your pubic bone's in front of your hip bones. And now you're going to arch your back a little bit. And you're going to pull forward, contracting your abdominals, pulling your pubic bone towards you, and rock away. And let's do that a couple more times. Contracting forward, activating your glutes, and back, a little arch. And one more time, rock forward and back. Good, and stand up. Stretching the legs nice and tall. Now we're going to reach the arms forward, and you're going to bend your knees. So as you reach your arms forward, you bend. So take a moment, stay here. Feel your hip joint, your knee joint, your ankle joint, and slowly stretch up. Press the arms behind you. Inhale, reach your arms in front of you, and exhale, press down, arms behind you. And inhale, forward. Exhale, press back. Feel your glutes squeeze as you stretch your legs straight, and activate your quadriceps as you stretch the knees straight. Inhale, forward. Exhale, press back. 2 more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, pressing back. 1 more. Inhale, forward, stay. Now we're going to do little pulses like we do on, you're just going to pulse. And bouncy, bouncy, 3 and 4, 5. Release your ankle joints. More. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Work, feel the quads working. 2, 1, and stretch the legs nice and straight. All right, we're just going to do a little swinging side, rotating side to side. And as you do that spinal rotation, feel like you're spiraling up to the ceiling like a barbershop pole. Allow your ankles and your legs to go with the movement. Just gentle. Don't use your arms too much. You don't want to have the centrifugal force of your arms pulling you. Just gently float your arms at your sides. If you get dizzy, just look straight ahead of you. Nice. And now bring yourself back to center. I want you to take a little wider step. So move your feet apart in like a wider V. So if you were on the foot bar, your feet would be in that wider stance. Now before you start, I want you to feel like you're trying to drag your heels towards each other, lifting and pulling your inner thighs. Good. Place your hands on your hips, and we're going to do some knee bends, knees pointed out over your toes. And when you stretch your legs, pull the heels towards each other. Bend and stretch again. Bend and stretch. So you're trying to get a little deeper, nourishing those hip joints, knee joints, ankle joints. Every time you stretch, pull the heels towards each other. Good, 2 more. And now we're going to stay low, and we're going to pulse here. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, repeat. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stretch the legs up nice and tall. Just reach your arms to the ceiling for a moment. And now I want you to reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Feel a slight side stretch to the right side. And now reach your left arm. So feel like you're pulling a rope to the ceiling. You're pulling a rope, climbing it as you stretch and alternate the sides. And reach up that right arm and reach up that left arm. One more time each side. Good. And now you're going to reach your arms out to the sides. Bend your knees. Place your left hand on your hip. Raise your right arm to the ceiling. You're in a slight knee bend. Now you're going to side stretch over to your left, stretching open those right side ribs. Now hold this pose. Slightly rotate towards the floor, adding a rotation. Rotate back to the side wall, looking out in front of you, and stand up, stretch both knees. Bend your knees slightly again. Raise your left arm up, right hand on your hip. Side bend over to your right, opening the ribs. Breathe into the left side of the ribs. Rotate towards the floor. Rotate back to the wall in front of you. And slowly come back up. Let's rotate your feet and walk back into parallel legs. And now we're going to take an inhale and we're going to take it all the way down to the floor. Raise your arms up and round over. As you round over, you're going to hang. Try to touch your fingertips to the floor. Hang there for a moment. Bend and stretch your knees just a couple times. As you bend and stretch, pull your abdominals up and stretch your spine to the ceiling. Nice long neck. And let's just do one standing roll up. So roll your pelvis over the tops of your legs. Let your arms hang heavy, but draw your shoulder blades down your back as you slowly stack your spine up. Excellent. Raise your arms back up to the ceiling. Now we're going to come all the way down to the floor. So round over. And now you're going to bring your hands onto the floor and come out into quadruped. All right, so we're coming back into quadruped. And now we're going to do a round back. So you're going to push your spine up into a round spine. So emphasize the part of your back that you know is tight on you. Normally that's the low back. So de-emphasize the thoracic spine and yeah. And now from the pelvis, begin to articulate and lengthen out to an arch. And again, you're going to round the spine up, curling the tailbone under you. And from the pelvis, begin to arch the back away. Gaze goes up the wall in front of you. And articulate, rounding your spine, pushing down through your hands and your knees. And slowly articulate, lengthening your spine. Stretch one more time, rounding from the pelvis, head dropping down. Feel that stretch. And return your pelvis to neutral. Now feel the weight of your hands and your arms. We're going to do a one arm reach forward, lifting the arm. So you're going to glide your right arm forward till your fingertips touch the end of your mat. You're going to float the arm up, palm faces in. So we're stabilizing only 3 points on the ground. Touch down that right arm and slide it back under you. Sweep the left arm forward, fingertips touch the floor. Float the arm up, long neck. Touch the arm back down and glide the hand in. Your goal is not to disturb your shoulders. One more time. Glide the right arm forward. Float the right arm up to the ceiling. Stabilize, pull up your abdominals, neutral pelvis. Touch down the arm and glide it back in. And left arm reaches forward. Float the arm up. Touch the arm back down and glide back in. Now make sure you have enough room behind you. You're going to do your legs. So now we're going to slide your right toes back. Keep your toes on the floor till I tell you to lift. So it's right leg reaches behind you. Now contract your gluteal fold, your fast line, abs strong, and lift the leg up. You got to squeeze that glute to get the leg up. Touch the toes back down and bend the knee under you. Glide the left leg out, squeeze your glute. Lift the leg up, squeezing the glute. That's how that leg gets up there. Pelvis stays neutral. Touch down and glide back in. Let's do one more time each side. Glide the right leg out. Contract, lift the right leg up. Take a moment. Squeeze that glute. Stretch that knee a little bit more. Touch down in front of you and bend back in. And left leg glides out. Stabilize. Push the floor away as you lift up. So when I just say that, it's to stabilize your shoulders. Touch down your left toe and come back in. Now we're going to do right leg, left arm. So slide the right leg and left arm away at the same time. Lift at the same time and hold, hold, hold. Stabilizing that pelvis, touch down and bring it back under you. And now right arm, left leg. Find the floor first. Use that moment to establish neutral pelvis. And now float and lift and squeeze your thighs. Pull up your abs, strong arms. And slowly touch down and bring it back in. And one more time. Left arm, right leg. Pause. Squeeze and lift and hold, hold, hold. And touch down and bring it in. And right arm, left leg. Lift and hold, hold, hold. And touch down and in. Now this last set, we're going to add a little bit of pulsing at the top. So left arm, right leg, one more time. And lift and lower 4 times. Up and down. And 2. And down. And 3. And down. Hold the 4th one. Reach and pulse up. 4, 3, 2, 1. And touch down and bring it under you. Repeat other side. So right arm, left leg. And lift 4 times. Squeeze and lift up. Touch down. And 2. Touch down. And 3. Touch down. Hold the 4th one up. Stay. And squeeze and pulse up. Up. And 2. And 3. And 4. And touch down. And bring it back in. Sit back on your heels and give yourself a little stretch of your back. We are now going to come onto our backs. You're going to lay down and prepare for bridging. So your head will be on the floor, arms at your sides, and you can, if you like, you can put your feet up on a small bench. I like to do that myself. A small table, ladder, chair, whatever you got. The way we would use a foot bar on the reformer, about that height. So you're familiar with that. So our legs are going to be straight to start. Yeah, and with your legs straight, just do some windshield wiper actions first. So your legs are straight, you're going to roll both legs out, toes point towards the walls, rotate both legs in. So just work a little bit on hips here, rotate out, rotate in, rotate out, rotate in. And now just find somewhere between parallel and rotate out that your legs feel comfortable. Now you're going to squeeze those glutes once again. And now arms are at your sides. You're going to press your pelvis straight up in the air. Now when you press your pelvis up, you could press down on your triceps to help you. Lightly press your head back. You're squeezing your glutes up in the air. Imagine you're reaching your thighs up. Breathe in and take 6 counts to slowly lower down. Lowering for 6, 5. As you're lowering, press on the pinky side of your hand so you feel your lats activating and touch down 1. And strong legs, squeeze and lift up. Breathe in. And once again, strong, lengthen and lower for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and touch down. One more time. Squeeze your glutes and press up and hold, lightly pressing that head back. And slowly lower for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and touch down 1. Excellent. Now you're going to bring yourself either closer to the chair or the chair closer to you, but bring your heels, your hips and your knees to a 90-degree angle. And we're going to do regular bridging now. So our legs are in parallel. So check your hip, your knee, and hopefully your foot. Don't let your feet wander. Take an inhale and now dig your heels down, activate the backs of your legs, slight posterior tilt, and roll the pelvis, middle back, and rib cage up. You're now on your shoulders. Again, lightly press your head back. In fact, with your eyes, kind of look up under your eyebrows to lengthen your neck. Take an inhale. Keep lightly pressing your head back on the floor and roll down. Slowly, take like at least 4 counts, 2, 3, and 4. Touching down. Repeat 3 more times. Inhale, pelvic tilt, tuck, and segmentally roll up through your spine, come to your shoulders. Once again, you're pressing up, squeezing that fast line. Breathe in and slowly rolling down for 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can go into a little anterior tilt if you like here for a rolling start. Tuck and again scoop and roll up through your spine, each time hopefully getting more segmental movement. Breathe in and rolling down. As you're rolling down, keep lengthening out. Reach out through the top of the head to your tailbone to feel that length. One more time. And pelvic tilt and rolling up. Pause here. Now we're going to add a march. So stabilize, contract your left glute, left leg strong. Try to lift your right knee up and lower your right foot down. Transfer the weight, contract the right glute, lift the left. Lower down, contract the left leg, lift the right. And down, contract the right leg, lift the left. And down, contract the left, lift the right. So it's all about that supporting leg. Step on the right, lift the left. And that's the last one. Pause, press the pelvis up, breathe in, and roll down. So that was marching. Now we're going to do something called typewriter, if any of you remember what a typewriter looks like. So we're going to roll up into that typewriter position. So you're going to roll up into your bridge. So your normal bridge. Here you go. But you're going to treat your pelvis like the carriage on the typewriter. You're going to shift your pelvis slightly to the right. Now on your upper back, you're going to low down one vertebra. You're going to shift your pelvis along the horizontal line to the left and lower down another vertebra. Shift your pelvis to the right. Roll down a vertebra. Shift to the left. Roll down. So your goal is to try to keep shifting and roll down one vertebra at a time. It is very challenging. Try to see if you're not there yet. This is your very last one. It doesn't take very long and you're down. That was typewriter. Now we're going to roll up and do hip dips. So tuck and roll up. So what are hip dips? Your pelvis is level. Now contract your left glute and slightly dip down your right cheek, like an inch. Now contract your right glute and dip down your left cheek. Contract your left glute, dip down your right cheek. Contract your right, dip down your left. Contract your left, dip down your right. Contract your right, lower your left. Even yourself, you're probably at the bottom. And that was hip dips. Very good. All right, guys, so we're going to move backwards. And just so you have the box or chair out of the way, because we're going to do some upper body prep. All righty, so you can, I know we just did all that bridging. So let's bring your hands behind your head and your knees bent on the floor. So we're going to do, bring your elbows into your peripheral vision, lengthen your neck. Head is heavy in your hands. I want you to slightly tip your chin towards your chest, but your head's still down. We're going to do 4 curls. You're going to take an inhale, lengthen, like you're tractioning your own back of the neck, and begin to peel up. Exhale, curl forward, gaze to your thighs. Take an inhale there, and exhale, lengthen, and lower back down. Keep the elbows in your vision. Inhale, lift, lengthen, exhale, curl. Try to walk up that rib cage. Get the stretch. Breathe in and exhale, lower back down. Inhale, lift, lengthen, exhale, curl. Draw that navel in, keep that pelvis in neutral. Breathe in and slowly press out to lower down. One more time, lift, lengthen, and exhale. Feel heavy on those ribs. Pause there. Now, I want to add an upper body rotation. I want you to rotate to your right, staying up in that curl, and return to center. And rotate slightly to your left and return to center. Rotate slightly to your right. Keep pressing on the opposite foot. As you rotate to your left, press down on that right foot. Let's do one more time. As you rotate to the right, press your left foot down. And as you rotate to the left, press heavier on your right foot. Return to center and lengthen and lower down. Very nice. I want you to take an inhale, exhale. Bring your right knee up to tabletop. Hold it. Take an inhale, exhale, left knee up to tabletop. Good. Now raise your arms straight to the ceiling for the 100 prep. So feel your shoulder blades on the floor. Gaze forward to the ceiling right now. Now slightly, before you pick up your head, slightly tip your chin towards your chest like you're scraping the back of your head. Take an inhale, gaze follows your fingertips. Lift and exhale, lower the arms down. And raise your arms to knee height and resist as you lower it back down. Next one, you're going to add straightening your right leg. Inhale, lift, lengthen, stretch your right leg out. Hold it strong. And raise your arms up and bend the right knee back in. Take an inhale, lift, lengthen, stretch your left leg out strong. And slowly raise your arms and back in. On the next one, you're going to extend both legs, squeeze them together, any height you want. Exhale all the way out, squeeze legs together, and 100. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 5, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 2, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. 2. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 2. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach. Bend both knees in. Give yourself a nice hug and a stretch. Pulling them into you. Bring your knees all the way into your chest. Feel that stretch. Yes. And while you're there, let's keep the knees in for a second. Place your arms on the floor. Now keep those knees pulled into you, and you're going to rotate your pelvis slightly to the right. Feeling that rotation of the spine, and pull the knees back up. And rotate the pelvis slightly to the left. So you're going to go according to what you feel and down. But we're looking to keep the shoulder blades on the mat. So as you rotate to the right, you're going to have to press heavier on your left shoulder blade in hand and back to the center. As you rotate the knees to the left, press on the right and back to the center. One more time each side. Slight pelvic rotation to the right, pressing on the left arm and back to the ceiling, and pelvis rotates to the left, press on the right arm and back to the ceiling. Good job, and lower your feet to the floor. Good. So actually what we're going to do now is the roll up, but we're going to add a rotation to it. So let's stretch your legs out along the floor. If you need any kind of lumbar support to help you roll up, this is the time to put a little something under your back. I'll show you. You can use like sticky mat or a small hand towel, nothing big. And then you're also, you can also add the circle over your ankles, flexed feet up. If you don't have a circle, you could use any kind of belt, tight, anything to pull your feet apart to give you a little bit more, all right, a little bit more tension on the outsides of the legs. So let's raise your arms over the top of your head. You're going to take a nice inhale. You're going to raise your arms up to the ceiling. Your eyes, you lift your head up, look through your arms, and now rounding through that spine, roll forward and reach. Good. Now you're going to take an inhale, just moving this out of the way here, and as you exhale, roll your pelvis back, sucking in those abs, pressing down the backs of the legs, press down to your heels, your calves, the backs of your thighs, and all the way back, bring the arms over your head. On the next one, we're going to add a slight extra variation when you roll down. So inhale, lift the arms up, look through your picture frame, and round forward, pulling those legs apart, keep the backs of the legs down. Take an inhale. Now, I want you to start to roll back. So get your pelvis rolled back, and when you're partially back, stop. I want you to rotate to your upper torso to the right. And now I want you to continue to roll down your spine, rolling down the right side of your spine, lengthening. When you get down to your right shoulder blade, bring your arms up and center yourself, arms over your head. Take an inhale, lift the arms up, look through the arms, and exhale over that hump, reach forward, flex your feet. Take an inhale, start your roll down. When you get to a certain point, you're going to rotate to your left, and as you're rolling down, keep that weight on that right cheek, pulling out that right leg, rolling down that left side to the center, arms overhead. Let's repeat again. Inhale, lift, eyes forward, round over, pulling those feet apart. Take an inhale, and now as you begin to roll down, you're going to get to just a little bit back. Now everybody rotate to your right. Press your left cheek down, rotate, rolling down the right side of your spine. Working it, working it, working. When you land on that right shoulder blade, circle around. Take an inhale, arms overhead, and lift again. Look through, round forward. Breathe into that back, take an inhale. Begin to roll back, then rotate to your left. Feel the left side of the spine rolling down, but press down that right cheek, right side of the back of the leg. Till you land on that left shoulder blade, then you kind of circle the arms around over your head. One more time each side. Last set, here we go. Inhale, lift, look, and round forward. Flex those feet, breathe into your back. Start to roll down the center line. Pause, rotate your upper body to the right, and roll down that right side of your spine, pressing down your left cheek, pulling out your left leg. Till you land on that right shoulder blade and circle around over the top of your head. Last one. Inhale, lift, eyes forward. Suck it in and round forward. Very last time. Here we go. Inhale, roll back. Rotate to your left. Press down your right cheek. Pull out your right leg. So you feel that rotate. Yes, as you lower down, around, and over your head. Fantastic. Yay. Now, we're going to move on to hamstring stretch, getting ready for small and big leg circles. So you can use a circle over your foot if you have one, or a TheraBand. Otherwise, hands behind your right thigh, bend your knee into you, stretch your left leg out straight on the floor, and flex your foot. So your head is down. You're going to feel your footprint up to the ceiling, like you're balancing a book on your foot. And now bend your right knee slightly, keeping that book balanced on your foot, and now push the heel to the ceiling and pull your shoulder blades back on the mat. So you feel that stretch. And let's do 4 times. Bend. And as you push the right heel up, press down in the back of the left leg. And 2 more. Bend. And again, feel that opposition. You push up and pull down. 1 more time. A slight knee bend. And push up. Now I'm going to add an extra stretch here. I want you to internally rotate your leg a little bit and let the leg lean across your body to the left side. Yeah. And now we're just getting that IT band and that outside of that right leg a little bit stretched. Feel that nice cross stretch there. Breathe. Yes. And now bring the leg up to the ceiling. Pause. And now slightly turn it out and just let it kind of lean out to the right side a little. So these are the 2 directions of your circle. You can support the leg with your hand on the outside if you don't have any tools. All right, so now bring that leg up to the ceiling. Point the foot, place the arms down at your sides. Use your triceps as support. Okay, here we go. Small leg circles. Inhale towards the center of the body. Exhale, home. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, exhale 6. Change direction. Inhale, exhale 1. Exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Last 3. And 4. And 5. And last one, 6. And bend the knee in and slide the leg along the floor. All right, everybody, bend your left knee into you. Start with the stretch. Press the back of the right leg down. Palms face you if you're using a circle. Now you're going to keep that foot balanced, that book balanced on your foot. And now you're going to stretch the leg to the ceiling. Push, 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 push. Shoulder blades back on the carriage. Pull that right shoulder back down there. And bend the knee. And push to the ceiling. Pull back. So let your arms straighten out, guys. Don't try to keep your elbows bent. Give yourself an extra inch. And bend. As you push the left heel up, think of pressing the back of that right leg down. And bend. And one more time. Push that left leg up. Press the back of that right leg down. Pause. Now we're going to do that crossing of the body stretch. Internally rotate your left leg. And let it lean across the midline of your body, but keep your left cheek on the mat. So we're stretching the outside of that left leg. Continuing that stretch. Breathe, keep that leg strong. Take a nice inhale. Now while the leg is still crossed, begin to externally rotate it and then bring it out to the left side slightly. Don't go far, I don't want you to tip over, but this activates your obliques as well. Pausing there, meanwhile pressing down the back of that right leg to stabilize. It's not easy. And now bring that leg back to the ceiling. Good. Now remove the circle if you have one. Point the leg strong. And now small circles. Inhale, cross, exhale, home. Inhale, cross, exhale, home. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. Inhale, exhale, 6. Reverse. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, 4. Round circles. 5. Don't make squiggles, guys. And 6. And bend the knee in and stretch the leg along. Now we're going to go into the big leg circles, guys. Before we do that, let's just press your arms down to the floor. Both feet are flexed on the floor. Let's just do like a swift kick of your right leg up to the ceiling 4 times. So straight leg lift. 4 and 3 and 2 and hold the last one up in the air. Stop, point the foot. Now you're going to rotate your spine to your left. So as you tip over, sweep down to your ankle, open the leg and up. Swing left to the ankle, open right and up. Swing left, ankle, right and up, and left, ankle, and reverse. Open right, sweep down, rotate and up. Open right, sweep down, rotate up. Open right, sweep down, rotate up. Last one, rotate up, bend the knee in, and stretch the leg along the floor. All right, so press that right leg down and stabilizing your pelvis, neutral, and now swift 4 leg lifts. Here we go. And lift and lower, like kicks, straight leg 2. And 3, and you're gonna catch the 4th one, hold it up in the air, stop, point the foot. Rotate your pelvis to your right, sweep to the ankle, open and up, to the right, to your ankle, out and up, to your right, to your ankle, out and up, to the right, to the ankle, out and up, reverse, open out to the ankle, rotate up, out, ankle, rotate up. So what's rotating is your spine, guys, that's it. One more, open, ankle, rotate up, and bend the knee in. Woo, and very nice, stretch the legs out, pull both knees and give yourself a nice hug. All right, so keep your hands behind your knees. We're going to do 4 modified roll up like a ball before we go into rolling like a ball. So the modified version, your hands are behind your thighs, up behind your knee, in the crease of your knee. Yeah. So you're going to stretch your knees away from you, drop your feet towards the floor, nod your chin, and roll forward like a rocking chair. And just sit up with your feet on the floor. Take an inhale. Now you're going to keep your feet on the floor as long as you can. You're going to stretch into a C shape. And when you can't anymore, you're going to slowly roll back, pull the knees into you. That's it, beautiful. And send the knees out, drop your feet down, nod your chin, and like a rocking chair, sit up. Grow tall, actually elongate, take an inhale, and curl the tailbone under you, stretching, and like a rocking chair, roll back, and bend the knees back in. And let's go again. Knees away, feet drop, nod, and sit up. Take an inhale. Think of lengthening that spine, scooping those hips and stretching your back as you roll back. And bend in. Okay, the next one you're going to end sitting up. Send the knees away, drop your feet, nod your chin, and roll up. Now scoop to the front edge of your mat for rolling like a ball. Now, if you cannot do rolling like a ball, you can continue to do that modified version. So I want you to try to grab low around your ankles, guys, not high around your knees. So you want to pull those ankles into you. But try to get the heels into your butt. Scoop your abs in so you're just behind your sit bones. And now stay round like a ball. On the inhale, roll back. On the exhale, come up. Do not use your head. Inhale, roll back. Exhale up. 6 more. Inhale. Exhale. The exhale breaks. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up. Last two. Exhale up, very last one. Inhale. Exhale, catch the exhale, stop at the top, and begin to roll down onto your back, pulling your right knee into you, stretch your left leg out for single leg stretch. Single leg stretch, you're in a curl, and now inhale, change your legs. Inhale, change your legs. Exhale, change. Exhale, change. Inhale, change. Inhale, change. Exhale, change. Exhale, change. Pull both knees in. Place your hands on your shins and lower your head down. We're going to do three double leg stretches now. 3 double leg stretches, arms and legs reaching the same direction, and 3 full reaching forward and then circling the arms out and around. Make sure you have arm clearance. So roll up your head, neck, and shoulders. Place your hands on your shins. And now on the inhale, reach your arms and legs in the same direction. Exhale, pull in, squeeze the air out. Inhale, fill it up. Exhale, squeeze the air out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze it out. Now the advanced. Inhale, reach, bring the arms back to your ears, circle around, exhale the air out. Inhale, reach, arms to your ears, circle around, exhale out. Inhale, reach, arms to your ears, circle around, exhale out. That was the last one, and lower your head down. Very lovely. Okay, guys, we're now going to roll to your side and sit up for spine twist. So you're going to sit with your legs straight out in front of you, squeeze your legs together, and bring your arms out to a T. Now I'm going to do the exhalation on the pulsing. So your arms are reaching, reaching, reaching to the wall, squeeze your legs together, take an inhale to prepare, and exhale, twist to the right, and return center, and left, return center, squeeze those legs, right, return center, and center, strong, and center, last one, and center. Separate your legs. Spine stretch forward, reach your arms forward. Good. Now I want you to root those sit bones, tweeze them together, take an inhale, lift up and over the imaginary ball, stretching your spine. Breathe into your back ribs. Take an inhale and exhale. Stack your spine up nice and tall. Again, inhale, lift. Your pelvis stays where it is as you round forward. It is not a hamstring stretch. Take an inhale, exhale, stack up. So you're flexing your feet, pressing your heels down. Inhale, lift and round forward. Pull those abs in as you breathe in your back. Take an inhale and exhale, slowly stack up. Last one. Inhale, lift up and over the imaginary ball. Breathe in and stack your spine up. Open your arms out to a T. You're now going to bend to your right side, right hand down, and lift your left arm. Keep your left cheek down. Breathe into the left side of those ribs and stack up. And side bend, left hand touches down, slightly bend the elbow like a motorcycle kickstand. Breathe into the right arm and back up. Inhale, lift, and as you side bend, it's a slight bend of that elbow. Breathe in and slowly restack up and side bend to your left, slight bend of that elbow, and slowly up. Now we're going to go into saw. I want everybody to rotate to your right, reach your left arm behind you, and reach to your foot, pinky toe to pinky finger. Take an inhale, stack your spine up, and return to your center. Rotate left, reach forward, restack up, and center. Rotate right, reach forward, restack up, and center. Rotate left, reach forward, up. One more time. As you rotate to your right, pull your opposite hip back, restack up, and center. Last one, and reach, restack, and center. Okay, guys, we're going to lay down on our backs and do modified corkscrew. So everybody lay down on your backs, bend both knees to tabletop to prepare. Stretch both legs straight to the ceiling and squeeze your legs together. So your pelvis Well, you're not going to do the roll up version. So legs straight up in the air, squeeze your legs together. Now it's like a pelvic clock. You're going to tip slightly to your right cheek, sweep the legs away around to your left cheek and up to the ceiling. Use your arms to stabilize. Tip to the left, sweep the legs away, around and up. And to the right, keep pulling in that belly button as you circle out, around and up. And to the left, sweep out, around and up. One more time each side. To the right, sweep out, around and up. Deep, deep abdominals. And to the left, sweep out, around and up. Very nice. Bend your knees into you. Fantastic. And now you can stretch your legs along the floor and roll onto your stomachs for extension work. So everybody turn over onto your abdominals. Now, if you have tight hips and your pelvis does not touch the mat, make sure you put a small pad under your pelvis. All right? So tops of your feet are down on the floor, tops of your thighs. All right, so we're going to do baby swan first. So your forearms are on the floor, your forearms. Okay? Take a nice inhale. You're going to push an imaginary marble away with your nose, and you're going to contract your upper back muscles. Now take a moment. Continue to press your feet and your thighs down. Breathe in, belly button up, and lengthen like a turtle coming out of its shell as you lower down your spine. Inhale, push out, nudge, and rise up. Contract those upper back muscles. Inhale, lengthen, and lower. As you're lowering down, it's like you're stretching longer. Inhale, push the nose away as your spine goes into extension. Don't lift the chin too much though. We don't want too much of a chin up. Inhale and lengthen and lower down. The next three, we're going to add the challenge of floating the arms up. So you're going to push the marble away and rise up. Now we're going to float your forearms off the floor and hold. Keep pressing your feet down, your thighs down, so you're working your upper back. Place your arms down, stretch up a little higher, and lower your chest. Inhale, push the nose away, extend the spine, rise up, forearms are on the floor. Press your feet down, and now lift your arms up off the floor. Hold, hold, hold. Place the arms down, press up another inch, and slowly lower. Let's go one more time. Inhale, push the marble away, and rise up. Pause. Now I want you to float your arms off the floor. Now I want you to reach your arms out to a T. So your arms out to a T, you look like a bird. Bring them a little bit more in line with your armpits, Errol. There you go. Now I want you to, like a bird, flap your wings. Lift your arms up and down, and 2, and down, and 3, and down. Working between the shoulder blades, 4, and that upper back, long neck, 5. One more time, and 6. And bring the arms back into your bent forearm position, and lower the hands down, and lower your spine down. Very nice. Okay, so now we're going to reach around, put your left hand under your forehead for quadriceps stretch. You're going to grab your right ankle, point your right knee behind you, press your pelvis down evenly on the floor, and now contract your gluteal fold, your thas, and pull your ankle towards you, stretching your quadricep. So you're stretching that thigh. And as you're stretching your thigh, think of a long neck. You're pressing your head down on your hands. You're lifting your abs up. There are other things going on other than just that stretch. Take 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Now we're going to switch. Put your right hand under your head. Grab your left ankle. Check your pelvis is stable because we're torqued often. Press the right foot, right thigh down, contract your left glute, lift the belly button, and stretch open your left hip. So remember, when you contract that gluteal fold area, what you're doing is opening and stretching the opposite side. That's why we are so specific about that contraction there. Breathing, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and last one, and reach the leg out. Now, if you're comfortable coming out up to extension, you're going to come up onto your forearms. If that doesn't feel good on your back, you can stay down with your hands under your head, but we're coming into Sphinx arms or one hand, one fist in front of the other. All right, so now you're lifting up your abs so much you do not feel pressure on your thighs or your knees even. So here we go. We're going to swiftly kick our right leg. So flex your right foot, kick your buttocks twice. Contract your glutes. Kick, kick, stretch the leg out. Left leg, contract. Kick, kick, and stretch. And kick, kick, and stretch. And kick, kick, and stretch. And kick your buttocks. Kick, kick, and stretch. Kick, kick, and stretch. Last set. Kick, kick, and stretch. One more. Keep lifting those belly buttons up, and that's excellent. Lower your chest down onto the floor, and bring your hands to your upper back, and bring your elbows down onto the floor. So you're clasping your hands together for the double leg kicks. So the point is, by bringing your elbows down, we're in protraction right now. Your legs, your feet are facing the floor. We're protracted in our upper body, and now you're going to kick your buttocks 3 times. Kick your buttocks. 3, 2, 1. Your heels pull your hands, and now you come up to extension of your upper spine. Turn your head to the left, protract your arms, and kick, 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 and now pull back and stretch. Toes down on the floor. And to the right, and kick, 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 and reach, and pull. Turn to the left, and kick, 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 and reach, and pull. And one more time to the right, and kick, 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 heels pull the arms, and stretch. And last time, kick, 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 and pull and stretch. Bring your hands to your sides and push back to child's pose for a moment. We're going to do 2 more extension exercises. So these are a little bit more. We're going to do the swan dive and swimming. So, how do you do swan dive? We'll do the individual ones. So you're going to come back onto your front, your legs are behind you, and you're going to reach your arms out to a large V. All right? Now, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to keep your hands on the floor. Thumbs up, pinkies down. So thumbs up, pinkies down. So what you're going to do is reach out through the top of the head. You're going to begin to come into a spine extension, and you're going to drag the pinky side of your hand back. Now you're up in your swan here. So what you're going to do is you're going to contract your glutes, the backs of your legs. You're going to lift your arms up, reach forward, squeeze your legs up, and come right back up. And reach forward, and come back up. So you lift the arms out to the wall in front of you and up. Squeeze the glutes. So let's go 2 more times. Reach, and up. 1 more time, and up, and come all the way back down. All right. That was your swan dive. Now, we're going to do just swimming, so I want you to reach out your arms and legs. I want you to lift your belly. First of all, lift your belly button, press your pelvis down. Try to keep it as narrow as possible with the legs. Your legs aren't waddling. So I want you to lift your right arm, left leg, and now switch your left arm, right leg. Switch, and switch right arm, left. Switch, and now, here we go. Switch and hover. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last set. Inhale. Exhale. Hands down. Push back to child's pose and stretch your back out. Alrighty, that was a lot of back extension work, guys. Very nice. Woo! I know that was a lot of back. So what we're going to do next is our single straight leg stretch, which will also release your hamstrings and stretch your back out. So lay on your backs. Let's do our modified, I call it, climb a tree stretch. So you're going to bring your right leg straight up to the ceiling, left leg straight out in front of you. You're going to climb up your right leg. As you're doing that, you're stretching your hamstring of your right leg, and you're stretching your lumbar spine. Really pull those abs into you, but in the opposition, really stretch that left leg out. Long neck, shoulders down. Take a couple breaths. All right, you're going to switch legs and stretch out the other leg. Just hang there for a moment, neck long. Think of really reaching the legs out to eternity. All right, now here we go. We're going to pulse towards you twice. right leg pulls up and pulse into you. Okay, right leg, pulse, pulse, and switch. Right leg, left leg, pulse, pulse, and switch. Right leg, pulse, pulse, and switch. Left leg, pulse, pulse, and switch. Stop. We're going to pulse the bottom leg now. Bottom leg, switch. Bottom leg, switch. Keep the legs strong and straight. Bottom leg, switch. Bottom leg, switch. Bring both legs up. Put your hands behind your head. Just 4 leg lowers. Inhale, lower a little bit. Exhale, pull up. Only to what you can do. Do not let those abs go. Exhale, squeeze the legs together. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. One more time. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Hold the legs up. Bend your right knee, lower your left leg. Rotate to your right. Crisscross. Rotate right knee in.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
All right, and now switch and rotate to your left. And rotate to your right. And rotate to your left. Do it slow enough that you're paying attention to your form. And left, last set, right. Last set, left. And bring both knees in, hug your knees, and lower your head down. All right. You're going to roll over to your sides and come up into your plank position. All right, so next exercise is called leg pull face down. So you want to have a good grip of your feet when you're in your plank position. Make sure that your feet are not slippery. So you're going to press out your right leg to your plank. Press your left leg out to your plank. You're in your plank, push the floor away. Now, contract your fast line, and now swipe your right foot, lift your right leg up behind you, and pulse twice. Pulse, pulse, flex the foot down. And left leg, pulse, pulse, and down. Lift the right, pulse, pulse, and down. Keep the knee straight. Left, so you got to really squeeze at that fast line. Right, pulse, down. Left, pulse, pulse, and down. Last set, pulse, pulse, and down. Last one, pulse, pulse, and down. Bend your knee in, and take a little break. Okay, so from here we're going to do spine twist. What does that mean? You're going to come back to your plank position, but have space between your feet so that you can rotate your feet. So that's a little too much for you, I think. All right, so you want to have a little space. So what you're going to do now, you're going to place your right hand under your center of your torso. You're going to rotate to your right, stagger your feet, reach your left arm to the ceiling, stabilize your pelvis, and now you're simply going to rotate your torso underneath your arm, and now you're going to reach to the ceiling, and you're going to contract your back muscles, extend, and rotate forward 4 times. When you reach to the ceiling, contract, strong right arm, and rotate 3. Keep the edges of your feet strong, and don't move the pelvis. One more time, the pelvis does not move, only the upper body. Last one, and contract that back, and now rotate back to your plank, and switch, rotating to the other side. Left hand in the center, rotate to the outer edges of your feet. Reach the right arm, contract your back muscles to start, and rotate torso, thread the needle, and contract the back, open. Push the floor away. And rotate. Remember, as long as your hand is on the floor, push it away. And rotate away. 2 more times. And rotate forward. Push the floor away. And back to the ceiling. That's it. 1 more time. Contract that back. And rotate forward. And back. And now reach up and rotate back to the plank position. Bend one knee in, bend the other knee, and take a little break. Very nice. Stretch that back out. Okay, now you're all going to face side kicks. We're doing the kneeling side kicks. So come up on your knees, 2 arms to a T. Face me, face the camera. All right, so you're all the way up on your knees, arms in a T.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. So reach those arms out to a T, guys. Now your arms are in your peripheral vision. So we're going to tip over to your left first. So here we go. So you're going to tip to your left, lifting up your right knee. Bring your right hand either on your hip or behind your head. There you go. Now hold that leg straight in the air, and you're going to flex the leg forward and kick, kick, and sweep the leg back. Keep the knee straight. Kick, kick, and sweep it back. And kick, kick, and sweep it back. And kick, kick, and sweep it back. Bring the leg to the side. Strong leg. Make tiny little circles. And circle. 2, and 3, working that lateral side of leg, 4 and 5, 6, change direction, 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1, stretch, and now push off your left hand and come back to your T, knee on the floor.
Oh.
And now those knees under you, and you're going to tip over to your other side, lift that left leg, hand behind your head or on your hip. And now strong left leg and sweep it forward. Kick, kick, and sweep it back. Strong left leg. Kick, kick, and sweep it back. And kick, kick, and sweep it back. One more. Don't let the leg drop. Keep it hip height. And now bring it to the side. Tiny little circles. And 6 and 5 and 4. Push the floor away. 3, strong. 2, 1. Reverse. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. That's it. And push off. Come back up to your T. Nice job. Woo! All right, everybody, you're going to lay down on your backs for teaser. So we're going to do a little prep for the teaser like we did yesterday for those of you who are here. So don't have your knees bend too close to you. So move your feet a little bit away, otherwise it's really hard. So squeeze your thighs together and stretch your right leg forward. So your knees are together. Raise your arms up over your head. Now you're going to take an inhale. Eyes follow your fingertips. You're going to round and you're going to reach up. Keep that left foot on the floor as best you can.
Easier said than done.
Take an inhale and now rock the pelvis back first and roll down, arms overhead. Switch legs. Left leg. Take an inhale and eyes follow your fingertips. Belly button in and reach up. Grow tall. Take an inhale and exhale. Tuck and roll back. Good. Now bend both knees to tabletop. And we're going to go for the full teaser here. Take an inhale. Eyes follow your fingertips. Nod and stretch the legs out. Now try to keep the legs there and just roll down the upper body. And as you roll down, bring the legs straight to the ceiling. And try one more full teaser like that one. And roll up to the teaser. That's it. You nailed it. Breathe in. And slowly lower all the way back down. All right, now, let's, I'm sorry, I should have ended on the up, but I want everybody to roll to a seated position for hip circles. So sit up, and your forearms can go on the floor. Your legs are straight up in the air. So it's just like the corkscrew again with the hips. You're circling around. So we're going to do right, left, right, left, right, left. Here we go. Inhale, tip to the right. Sweep the legs down, around, exhale up. Inhale left, exhale out and up. And to the right, around and up. Just make it small if you need to. Focus on your abdominals one more time each side. Right around and up. And left around and up. Pause. Excellent. Bend the knees in. Place your feet on the floor. All right, so now, guys, what we're going to do is bring your hand. Actually, let's do it like this. Put your head down on the floor. And let me just think for a second. Actually, I take that back. Sit back up. My bad. We're doing a preparation for the leg pull face front. So you're going to put your hands behind you. Yeah. And have your hands face in. First, we're just going to do a prep. All right. So if you can't, but you'll see. All right. Hands are side or front. I like the fingertips facing forward, but okay. Knees are bent. We're not doing that yet.
Okay, no, I'm trying
Knees are bent, and what you're going to do is you're going to press up so you look like a table. So your knees are bent, and you just squeeze your hips up in the air, and just hold that first. Hold. Gaze is forward out the window. Forward. Squeeze those glutes. That's it. And slowly lower your pelvis back down. We're going to do that one more time, and this time you're going to add a one leg lift and then the other leg lift. And squeeze up again. Hold, gaze out the window, and now lift your right knee up, stabilize your left leg, hold, 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 and put your foot down. Press down on your right, squeeze that right glute, lift your left, hold, 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 and lower down, press up the pelvis, and just lower down. Okay, so now we're going to go for the full thing. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Squeeze your legs together. If you need to put a roll under your ankles, or a half roll for support. It does make it easier. So you're going to squeeze those legs together, press your heels down and press the pelvis up. Gaze forward and lift your right leg and pulse it. Pulse, pulse, and lower. Lift your left leg. Pulse, pulse, and lower. Lift the right. Pulse, pulse, and lower. Lift the left. Pulse, pulse. Last set. Here we go. Right and lower. Last one. Left and lower and sit. All right. Woo! Okay. We only have 3 things left in the class. Side bend first. So you're going to come into your plank position again. Face down. So we have side bend, seal, and push-ups. That's it, guys. So hang in there. So reach your right leg out. Come to your plank. Left leg out. Now you're going to put your right hand in the center and rotate to, you're going to rotate onto that right arm. Stretch your left arm up, and now you're going to lift the hips to the ceiling and side bend like a rainbow. And now reach the arm up, and now keep that right arm strong. Dip and look out. Dip your hips. And push up. And big stretch sideways like a rainbow. And dip the hips down. And 2 more times. Push up and big side stretch like a rainbow. And lower back down. I actually think that's enough. Never mind. Come back up and rotate to the floor. Let's do 3 times the other side. So rotate. So you're on the edges of your feet. Find your strong T-arms. T-arms. And now push the pelvis up. Reach your arm over the top of the head. Stretch like a rainbow. And now sweep the arm up. Reach it over your ankles. Look to your right. Dip. And push up 3 strong times. Breathe into the right side of the ribs. And open and dip down. 1 more time. And reach up. Lift the hips. Open the ribs. Take an inhale. And dip down. And come to your T. And then rotate towards the floor. Bring your right knee in. Bring your left knee in. And that is enough. Woo! Stretch out. All right, guys. We're just going to come sit at the front. You're going to be at the front edge of your mat. And prep for seal going into the push-ups. So let's just do 6 seals. So you're sitting up, grab the inside of your ankles, scoop those abs, take a moment, just lift up out of your pelvis so you're not compressing into it, you're lifting up and out of it. So if this is all you can do, you can just do this and clap. Here we go. And clap, 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 roll back, clap, 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 roll forward, clap, 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 roll back, clap, 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 keep sucking in those abs, clap, 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 back, clap, 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 forward. Last one coming up. Clap, 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 back. And now clap, 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 forward and rise to standing.
Oh.
And pop up. There you go. Walk to the back of your mat. If you want to use the magic circle under your chest for your push-ups, so you're staying at the back of the mat. Reach the arms to the ceiling. Now before we actually go out there, just reach the right arm up, stretch the right side of your body, reach the left arm up. Reach the right arm up like you're climbing that rope. Reach the left. Reach both arms up and round over. Walk out your right hand. Walk out your left hand, right hand. Find a strong plank. If you need to lower your knees down, fine. You're going to do elbow bends slowly. Pull yourself forward over your hands and back up. So the secret is to reach forward like a turtle as you go out and up to get your body weight over the hands and not sit. Last one. And now push back, right hand, left hand, right hand. Yep, just hinge up. Raise your arms up to the ceiling. Reach and round over. Last time. Left, right, left. Now chest press position. Slightly rotate the hands in towards each other. Stagger your feet wider if you want to. Suck it up and elbow bends wide. And again, bring your chest forward over your hands, because that is where you will be centering your weight. 2 more times. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Pause. Lock your arms straight. Pike your pelvis up. Walk back. Left, right, left. Slowly stack the spine up. Bring your heels together. Squeeze your heels together. Raise your arms to the ceiling. Float your heels up, squeezing your midline, heels, calves, inner thighs, tall, 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 pressing down through the balls of the feet. Woo, find that balance. Circle the arms out and around, palms together. And you guys did a great class. Send